at him, Zim. I don't wanna hurt nobody. I just came to vibe. Tonight we ain't with no drama. Tell him
Live from his apartment, it's the Serg Podcast.
With tonight's guest. Disappear for a little, find a place to hide. Forget the problems, man. Gotta put the stress aside. Accessorize, it should fly when I step aside.
Now,
different world.
here's your host, Sergio Santana.
Serg Podcast is back. I'm back. Just as surprised as you are. Truth be told, there's so many leftover sketches and interviews from last season. I mean, we had to have a second season. So some of it, it was from before the new year. So, it's a little dated, but it was time to get them released. So I can't wait to share them with you. We also have a lot of new segments and stuff that we're planning to do. And now that everything's open, you can actually go out. It's pretty dope. Shout out to my cousin and cameraman, June. He didn't make the move. Smart man. He not that I asked him, but he was always laughing at my monologue jokes. There's nobody here now. There's literally nobody here to laugh at anything. I don't even have a laugh track this season. So shout outs to June, man. He never wanted to be on camera either. So smart man. You know what I'm saying? So much has happened since last season too. When we first started, we were in the deep into the pandemic, and now we have the end of the mask mandate and everything's reopened and we're at 100% capacity. There's no social distancing. Everything's pretty dope. So yeah. I'm gonna switch things up this season. I'm gonna do the some of the segments up front now. That way we can focus on the interviews later. And it's cool because I actually get to talk to people when I do an interview instead of just doing this, talking to a mic with no one in the room. But I need a producer or something. Somebody needs to jump in. If you like the show, if you want to join in, let me know. But anyway, one of my favorite segments from last season was the Top Stories Tonight segment. So we're going to jump right into the Top Stories Tonight segment right off the top right now. And let's go.
Odd stories, weird stories, stories from across the globe. It's time for Top Stories Tonight.
Juneteenth is a national holiday now. Shout out to Biden for that. But I'm sorry, but can we pass maybe some police reform laws now, prison reform laws, gun control, I understand baby steps. But ever since Biden has taken office, it has been mad boring on Twitter. Just letting y'all know. I'm happy that he's not in office, but but Trump being banned for life online, man. It's been boring. But you understand that some people believe his stuff. He was one of the best comedians out there when he was out. This all sounds terrible. I'm gonna keep pushing because there's literally no one in the room. Our next story is Batman went down on Catwoman and on the Harley Quinn cartoon, and DC said you can't do that. You can't do that. We sell toys. So I'm embarrassed now because the storylines that I played out between my toys. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is Batman wasn't always fight the Joker with me. That's all I'm saying. He wasn't fighting Joker all the time. Our next story is Logan Paul. Speaking of fights, right? This dude, he wants to pick fights all the time. This dude thinks that he could beat Mike Tyson because he said Mike Tyson is old, right? Because he's too old, he said. Logan Paul thinks he can beat Mike Tyson because he's too old. This man wants his ghost punch out of his body so his spirit can rest. I mean, I don't understand the death wish this man has. This man, Logan Paul, legit thinks that because Tyson's older than him, he won't knock him smooth out. You know what I mean? Just knock him right out. I've seen this man do it. I've seen you watch the footage. I actually seen even now, I've seen 80-year-old men or war veterans just knock out 20-year-olds easy. You know what I mean? On YouTube, there's all over the internet. I'm pretty sure Mike Tyson can take Kirkland's signature original version of Thor. It's come on, stop playing. Come on. Next story is about the young king, Nick Cannon. This sounds like a Florida man story. Actually, the last story did too. But this sounds like this man is having multiple babies with multiple women. And this is like over the past few months, this young king is expecting his seventh child with already having 4 other kids within the past 6 months with 3 different women. And they all look happy. They happy. Trust me, they really happy. He just had twins, I think last week. And this is after 6 months of having his baby daughter, right? Nick was not social distancing during the quarantine. I mean, pretty sure he wasn't. That's how that happens, right? He needs time. Shouts to Young King though, man. I'm gonna start wearing a turban out here. This is a salute. Great episode tonight. Comedian Lamarr Todd is here. And musical guest Southside Smoove. But let's get things going with our new segment that we like to call Burning Questions with Juan Pablo.
Oye, papá, ven aquí. Hazme un favor, okay? Do me a favor, okay? You explain me why they call it today when it's just one day. Why they do that? Huh? You explain me today, but it's just one day. You explain me. Ayúdame, help me out. I don't understand. Today, but it's just one day. Or why they calling forever? Why they don't call him 5 ever? Or 3 ever? Ayúdame, papi, help me out. You explain me. Huh? Why they do that? Dígame, help me out. Explain me.
Smooth and sad. I advise you wipe a nigga forces off if you step on them. Bust down the best way to disrespect your bezel, bruh. House opinions got you niggas fucking your investments up. All these OGs and niggas still ain't learn no lessons. In 20 hours counting 2 bands up out my dresser, bruh. Off much more than a few grams of that pressure, bruh. 5'7", but y'all new man, he cannot measure up. Okay, you got injections, but you not gon' feel my schedule up. Baby, if you let it get soft, that's the devil working. It's funny, some of my realest niggas I ain't met in person. Spoke from the heart and the ears of bitches who ain't never heard me. Got the numbers from it, cracked a couple that was never flirting. Said I loved a couple of you bums that wasn't never worth it. Brody plugs would try to throw me drugs, but I would never serve it. Mama worked too hard to put me on, and I would never hurt her. Trying to get the grain in different colors like a Ninja Turtle. Youngin' with the best and need a homie for a rental service. Wanna rock a copper every time I hit, like made me nervous. She played just a tip and took it all, I think it was on purpose. Need to stop hitting them ugly hoes, G, you know it's best. Got your ass a phone full of creatures like a Pokedex. Doing too much right, I heard you left some on your COVID test. Pops gave me a roller when my phone turned to a Rolodex. Hey, little Southside, leave them with their mouth wide. Driving me a Williams when you niggas try to doubt fire. I still be with William, catch us rolling up an ounce now. If it's not some millions in the back end, I will not sign. Ain't gon' get nothing if you not the bro. You niggas be turning too much and I don't like revolving doors. If you ain't right with karma, your deceitful ass is not gon' smoke. I got the also, baby, sprinkle more inside that Optimo. For real. Nigga, I'm the GOAT. Yeah, that's it.
Hi, I'm Karen. Aren't you tired of being called a K-word? It's so derogatory these days. And here at the KAACP, we want to help you for any type of racial slurs or discrimination. Are you a white woman in the ages of 18 and 30?
He's like an hour late though. It's DJ Khalid.
It's Khaled.
Hi! I'm super excited. Are you excited today to be on Dancing with the Stars?
A little bit.
Okay, well, I am your dance instructor, Miss Lance Dance Bottoms.
How you doing? You can call me Billy.
It's not DJ Khalid.
Major key alert.
Today, I don't know if the producer told you, but we're going to be doing a hip-hop dance.
Yeah, I actually prepared a routine myself.
Well, this is... Whoa. Okay.
Smooth. You can turn it up. Hey. deposit a bitch up in my pocket. It's the real Big Poppy. Fuck the socks on, mommy's little youngin' with the game. This ain't no fucking time. I got you keep my shoes untied, but my pocket stay naughty. Like my bitches need a witness. OnlyFans probably got it, man. Stop it. All this on your mind, but these hoes. First off, shut the fuck up. Second off, case closed. I talk how I wanna talk. Little bitches, how I'm living. Outside like 3 niggas, all I deal with is women. Smooth it back up in this bag. 5-star frost slash talk bad. Dog ass block you if you talk back. Lost that hoe smash. Now watch how she crawl back. If that ain't real nigga dick, baby, what you call that? On second thought, ain't really tryna hit it. Continue brushing felines and lip rolling on my fit edge. Just like up when you finish. My mouthpiece frigid. Dolomite out of sight. Show you right. Can you dig it? Hey. I ain't finna let the beat build here, still chill. Hard dick, put you in the wheelchair. Real player, palm a ball, bitch, till I spill nail. Yank a whole weave and start pulling on the real head. The feel head, big game. Why you think I'm Super Bowl? Why you got magnum guns and condoms? You ain't got use for those. Singing niggas ain't dead now that they roll loose of clothes. Still end up a web talking fuck shit, you stupid hoe. Your team tired of your ball dropping. Old crib rat niggas don't be knowing what your job is. Whole feed cabin nigga, you be posting like you ballin'. No knee slap a nigga, we be roasting you in comments. You cheeks with no arch, nigga use a mark. Jeff Hardy Jr. paint a face and watch it glow up in the dark. I'm disrespectful as they come. Your mama grown off every bar like French kiss the curve in my dick. Call you Joan of Arc. I got a foreign with that bomb. It's like a war is finna start. Keep a hoe up in my palm like I was Christ or Tony Stark. That part, man should drink yards like a throw was parts and ride it from the front. Stay on the bus, call her Rosa Parks. Ayy. Shout out to Mitch.
Our first guest tonight is the comical and the always funny Lamarr Todd. Give it up for him.
Hi.
What's going on, man?
Hi. Hey, good, Serg. How you, man?
Good, man. Like you said, it's been a minute, man. We was talking right before, we got started. It's like I miss like just being out. You know what I mean? All like how we used to just hit all these mics up and just for no reason.
Oh, man,
my show was nobody in the room. We would just just be telling jokes to each other.
Hey, man, but that's advantage of every moment, though. You know what I'm saying? Like we was in there when it was nobody in there to perform for, or if we had a crowd or not. Yeah. And man, never take. I ain't take it for granted, man. You know what I mean? You didn't either, and a few other comics in this area didn't, man. So, it's messed up. You know what I mean? We don't got that right now, but it's cool, man. I could take a little break, man. You know what I mean?
I mean, everybody can take a little break, that little reset. So, for my listeners, my viewers, give a little brief background about yourself.
Oh, man, my name is Lamarr Todd from Chester, Pennsylvania. Been doing stand-up comedy for probably about the last 10 years, almost 11 years. And also, I'm a teacher of comedy to young adults and the teens. And also, I'm a full-time teacher of comedy at a charter school in Chester, Pennsylvania. I've performed all over the place, opened up for a lot of heavy hitters, and been on a couple shows.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good brief one. You touched the bases on everything in that little. Some people be like, you know what I mean? But you didn't mention the Apollo. I know the Apollo was dope. I saw that. I was like, yo, that was. I mean, not everybody gets there. That's a huge accomplishment.
Apollo was lit, man. That was super dope, man. I thank God for that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? To have my name up in them lights, like, man, James Brown, Michael Jackson, Jay-Z, everybody then performed at Apollo to step over there, and man, it was banging, man. We had fun, man. You know what I mean? With me and 2 other comics up there. Shout out to Bob Sumner. He's got a thing up over there. He's also to like Def Jam comedy and stuff like that. And yeah, man, they gave me an opportunity, man. And it was lit, man. It was lit right before Corona went down. Right after that,
it was a wrap.
Yeah, they shut everything. Yeah, they shut down, and that was in March. That was early March. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so somebody in there had Corona.
Somebody in that joint, and it was it. That was like that
Somebody in there.
spread.
It was a packed house. It was packed in there. Somebody. I made some fat lady fall out of her seat. Fat lady sitting right up front, fell right out of the seat. Pow, pow. I said, whoa, fat lady. She was still laughing on the floor. I said, yo, this is magical. This is magical. Yeah, that's what I said. Joke about Biggie Smoove. Everything, man.
Damn, man. I wish I was there, man. I was performing actually that night, but I was performing in Aston, PA. Because that's where I was.
Oh, Aston.
Yeah.
Man.
No, that's a lie. I was actually in media. That's a lie. I wasn't in Aston. I was in media. Media.
Yeah. Even better. Yo, forget Apollo Theater.
I know that.
You got media. Was you at media theater?
No, of course not. I was
okay.
Some sidebar. I don't even remember the name. It was
okay, all right. He still was in, media involved. Now look at you. You're all up in media.
See, me and my name was on the fly. That was, that was good enough.
And your name on the fly, you gotta go ahead and do the bill. I feel you. You know what I mean? Apollo will be there. They'll be there, man. Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Yeah.
But I was proud of you. I was like, man, like, but that's the funny part about comedians. Like, even if we want to see our boy like Sean, we like, I want stage time, and you just figure out where the stage time is at. That's how, that's the funny part.
Yeah. And that's how it is. You hit somebody up, yo, man, what's going on? Where the stage at? You know what I mean? And now we can't even do that. Like, I got jokes coming up my ass. I've been writing, got this damn book over here, got another book over there. And these jokes ain't going nowhere, man. We've been doing virtual shows, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But yeah, man. Down south, they don't give a fuck.
I know. They don't care. I've seen like a lot of pictures. I know people like, because I remember I was in Florida for a little while. So the comics I got to know, they be putting on these packed shows in these bars. And it's crazy. Like a lot of those shows they used to do before, because I did them, they ain't have anybody in them. So now it's like after Corona, all of a sudden they getting packed. It's crazy.
They in there knucking if you buck. They in there percolating. They in there, they gyrating on each other. Just juices flying out.
Just flying nasty.
Yeah, so now I think I got the antibodies up in me, Serg. Yeah. I think I'm clear.
That's what's up.
I'm about to go in on tour, man, a little Rona tour.
That's what you call it, the antibody tour.
The antibody tour. Yeah, I'm gonna go bless everybody.
And then it'll just be body, something. I don't know. I didn't have to finish.
I'm gonna knock off every brown race and just, you know what I mean, just start infusing them with some good.
That's what you gotta do.
What I mean? For people.
For people, because I don't trust this vaccine, man. I don't know what. So that's the thing too. Like I heard that $1,500 for like the vaccine. I'm like, you can keep the $1,500. Like I have other ways to get the 15. I ain't gonna do that. I don't trust it. They
give you $1,500 if you get injected with the vaccine.
That was only the senator that said he would do that. I'm
like half of them going. Yeah. Said like half of them going to be placebos though. So you get hit off. You know what I mean, you might. You might not be that.
But what if you don't? You taking that chance? Or what if you really got something? What if you know what I mean? Like they give you something and you get that after effect or whatever that is. I don't know. I don't want to take the chance.
It depends on how real them bills is. You know what I'm saying? There's some people out there.
I know.
What you say I got to do? This niggas already doing sleep studies and all kind of crazy shit, letting niggas fuck with their body at night for $500. Girls,
it's hard out here, man. And the thing is, they ain't gonna get no better. They keep closing stuff down. They open up for like a second to tease us, and they be like, "All right, close back down."
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's they did that with the strip clubs for a little bit. You know what I mean? Jones was in there with the mask on, but it's I saw a hooker with a mask on. That was I overcame it. I said, "Hold on." She working the stroll nigga with the mask on, like, I guess, you know what I mean? Be safe. I guess you still gonna suck that dick.
You got what you gotta do. Yeah, you still gonna do it. Yeah, that's at the end of the day.
But nah, man, it's real out here, man. It's just I'm just been trying to stay busy, man. Still trying to stay creative, man. Yeah, man. That's all.
I mean, that's the thing too, like trying to be creative. So you've done, like, I know we've talked before about like doing the Zoom shows. I'm not a big fan of them. You seem to like them. You were saying you get like a lot.
I kind of like them, man, because I'm bored of shit in here, dog. I live alone. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? So it's not no kids, no dog. I don't even got a cat to come by with me, nigga. I wish my plant would move. Like, I'm just in there dolo. So, and my mouse, I got a mouse. But they're just us. You know what I mean? So when that Zoom show come up and I get to see people, like right now, I'm hyped to do this podcast, dog. You know what I mean? I think it's over at the end of this little 15 minutes, dog. I'm staying here, man. Like, Serg.
Yeah,
yo, man. You know what I mean? Like, we got a lot to catch up on, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but nah, man. So whenever I get an opportunity to make somebody laugh, man, do something or just practice my craft as a comedian, you know, we used to do this like, you know what I mean, 6-8 times a week. You know what I mean? So if it slow up like that, then I mean, it's not like riding a bike. Comedy is not like riding a bike. You gotta keep doing your reps, or it's just like it's like fitness. You know what I mean? Like your muscles will fall off. You get flabby out there.
Yeah.
I always try to just go ahead, man, and get my jabs in somewhere, man, throughout the week, whether it's online or, you know what I mean, live somewhere. You know, Jersey's still open, Delaware's still open. So it's still some spots to go work out.
Have you hit up that John Sojo's yet?
Nah, I ain't get up. I will go up there when they book me. That's a little ride. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not riding out there. Yeah, it looked cool though. It looked like a nice little joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I went there a couple times. That's the only place I've done it so far, and that's because how I've gotten at this point with like germs and this whole COVID thing, and knowing how to like handle it, and I like how they, you know, the distance, the social distance, how everybody's kind of spread out
outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's another
stage high up too, and everybody's outside, and you know what I mean. Like, so everybody's bringing their own stuff, so nobody's in their little groups. You ain't gotta really bother nobody. I mean, everybody, so you don't have to worry about anybody who's spreading their germs at you, I guess. Right? Yeah, I mean, it sounds crazy now, but like, you know, it's the way, you know, life is now. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah, man. Now it was winter time. I did a little bit of outside stuff, you know, summer and then fall. Okay, and they start putting up their little tiki torches or whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, that's cool. Now niggas biting out that motherfucker. I'm out here with the first down and the South Pole on, and I can't, you know, I got North Face on my face. I can't. It's just it's cold as hell out this joint, man. And I can't. This is you out there biting with the y'all give it up for the Corona. Oh man, yeah, man. This is dark times, man. But it ain't as dark as real shit. There's other shit that's going on out here. Like I said, like I've been doing comedy 10 years. I've performed really over 1,000 times, and I can just deal with, you know what I mean, a little break, because I know this shit ain't gonna last forever, and I know that. Yeah, I mean, it's other shit I could be doing or working on, like writing. You know what I mean? Working on scripts and shit like that, or working on different sketches, or just different teaching techniques even.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing too. I think that was, like I said, the reset. You know, we take our skills and start to adapt or whatever to whatever's happening, but then when it comes back to life, have these other skills that we may not need anymore, but it also enriched what we already did. If that makes sense, I don't know. Yeah. I've been trying to sound funny.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like niggas is baking bread out here and motherfuckers making bagels in the crib. Like, you're not gonna make a bagel after that, after the pandemic. Yeah, you gonna be like, all right, that shit took about 2 hours, nigga. Like, me make this one bagel. Like, I saw a bitch baking pretzels last night. I was like, damn, that motherfucker do look good. She had the sea salt crunch on that motherfucker just right. But I'm like, I go to Wawa, cuz I will go right up to the fucking pretzel factory and do that. Yeah, I mean, it's cool you learn the skill, but I ain't gonna knock that. So I'm trying to build whatever I'm doing right now. It's just something I want to do in the future. Right now, auditions is off the hook, man. I just really start auditioning a little bit heavier than than I had before this year. And yeah, man, you can audition anywhere, right?
Yeah,
in the world, right? Because nobody's meeting in person. So yeah, man, those opportunities just advance a little bit.
Yeah, that's how we are right now. Like we're doing the interview and we don't have to be in person. You know, don't matter where you are in the world. Like it's crazy now. Like this was like it reminds me of, you know, it's crazy when we were like kids, Back to the Future. They used to have picture phones and all that stuff, and like
I remember. Yeah, I remember I went to the museum at Franklin Institute, man, and they had one sitting there. I was in like 5th grade or 4th grade. And they had a picture phone, a video phone, and the other person would have to have that same phone or something like that. I was like, yo, this is what the future gonna be. We're gonna be able to see people. I was all hyped, man. This shit is like every day I log in this shit from my class. Yeah.
Yo, remember back in the day at the Grand Room Mall that they had the Franklin Mint Credit Union when they first did that, John, where you had the tellers and it was the TVs and you had to pick up the phone to talk to them.
Oh yeah. Man, I thought you was gonna say, remember back in the day that little roller coaster machine that you hop in, be like this. Whoa! Yo, I used to hate that. I used to hate that and love it. I used to be that shit called like, you hopping that bitch?
That was it. I've done a hot second. But that was crazy because everybody used to get hype at first. Like that first couple weeks, it was like, oh yeah, they got the tellers on. They was right there behind the wall. You opened the door and it was like the Wizard of Oz. It was right there. It was like, why I didn't even have the TVs? Like it didn't even make sense. Yeah.
They had the concept. They had the concept.
Right? Oh, it was like prison phones with a TV. It didn't even make sense. It made no type of sense. But you
been in the mall recently, man?
Huh?
You been in the mall recently?
Nah, I haven't been in the mall, and I thought the mall closed.
Malls are sad, man. I went to King of Prussia. What was it? Saturday I went to King of Prussia just to stop over at Panda Express and pick up some bullshit. And man, this is a different type of vibe in there, man. First of all, white people stopped going to the mall. All together. Just all of them.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Oh man, they just stopped shopping out in person, man. I don't think they buy groceries no more, man. Out in public. Them motherfuckers just, you know what I mean? We got to go ahead. People of color, you know what I mean? They got cash money still, you know what I mean? They got to see the product, you know what I mean? You getting trusted deliveries all the time where you live. So they out there. So it's just, I just looked at that, man. It was just like, damn, because I don't hang out in malls. As a kid, you know, we always be at malls, but now I can't stand the fucking mall. And it was just more reason just to get the fuck out of there because of Corona, man. People were just, you know what I mean, doing them. Yeah, man.
No, my wife be going to like those I've been one with her, like the flea markets and stuff like that. Like not it's like the Amish Johns. Like she be going to be so many people in there. They don't care. All the Amish people, even the Amish people, I don't even think they got masks on. Like it's rampant, but the food's good. That's why she be going in there getting all the food.
How you think the Amish people might be COVID free though, bro?
They probably got the antibodies. They be building houses.
I be seeing them niggas on cell phones sometimes though too, man. I don't know. What's the laws, man? Sometimes they got cell phones. Then you got a horse, and then you got you know what I mean? Like, what if y'all technology evolved? You know what I mean? Like, what if y'all?
They be watching movies and everything on laptops, but the rules is like they can't have it in the house as long as it's in the buggy. I don't get it. I don't understand what they be doing, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I gotta look more into it, man. I gotta start watching that Amish people John on Netflix. Check it out.
Yeah, man. So what you go? So you teach this stuff too, like online now? Yeah.
So but as a real class though, like in school, you know what I'm saying? So this is the first official comedy class in the charter school on the East Coast.
That's what's up.
And yeah, man, it's cool, man. It's a lot of fun. It's my second year doing it. Yeah. It's like a dream, you know what I mean? Because now I can't bitch about my job, you know what I mean? Because I'm really doing shit that I like to do. I'm teaching kids how to publicly speak, how to get up and, you know what I mean, express themselves, how to write from their own perspective, find a topic and break that down into subtopics, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's been the vibe, man. I put a couple kids on stage. I got a couple kids paid. I got kids in front of Nickelodeon for auditions and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, it's dope, man. I'm starting a new class off of my regular classes at the charter school. If anybody else want to get down, man, you want to put your teens in there. I'm teaching from 12 to 17 kids, kids that are 12 years old to 17-year-old. 8 weeks of comedy. This is in January. It starts in January 8th. And yeah, it's called it's part of it's called Off Mic Comedy School. And yeah, man, check it out. It's called Team 101. You just contact me some type of way, and my peoples will be in touch.
That's what's up, man. I mean, it's my son does. You know, he's a freshman in high school, so he's on Zoom. And,
word.
Yeah, and it's I mean, it's robbing him of his freshman year in a way, But also on that same token, it's a totally different vibe, like the way he's doing it. And I mean, I see him basically like sleeping basically half the time, laying down, chilling because he's on a laptop. And so it's not like he's actually in school. Yeah. He's not as engaged.
Yeah, I mean, kids sleep in class in regular school.
Mm-hmm.
But
I feel like
they sleep in regular school. Let alone you gonna let them go home.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they're home. That's a whole nother issue. You talking about layers that if the parents ain't there, because we got work. We can't sit there and watch them all day. You know.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I mean, people with privilege can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can go ahead and take some time off. You know what I mean? And that's what's crazy, bro. The bread. That's what it all comes down to, man. And that's what it always came down to. You know what I mean? Who can really stay home and help their kids with this work? My son need help. Yeah. But his mom can't. His mom ain't got the time. His mom, she work from home, but she working at home. She on a computer. You know what I mean? Like I'm working at home. So my son, he dolo on a computer, but he's 7. He up there is just like, it ain't working.
Yep. Just go get a cup of coffee and go back to go back to your desk. You know what I mean? Like you treat him like an intern. That's crazy.
My daughter calling me right in the middle of her class. She just hit me up on FaceTime. Like, hey dad, what's up? I said, yo, don't you got a class? She said, yeah, she said, yeah. I'm in gym. I said, man, get your ass back to gym. Run harder than that, man. What the hell is that, man? You just fucking.
Oh, I'm done, man. I didn't even see. I gotta be home for these classes. I gotta be home for them. I mean, I want to see science.
Yeah, but they need help, bro. And now is the time for parents to be able to get that bond and really re-educate themselves and get connected with their kids' schoolwork. I ain't had that as a kid. You know what I mean? My mom just like, had your work done. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But if you got the chance to really, you know what I mean, chill with your kids, go over their work with them, it's frustrating as a motherfucker, but just do it. You know what I mean? It's more than just the actual work being done. It's the effort. The kid gonna see that and gonna notice how important, you know what I mean, that is. You know what I mean? And when they see you care about it, you know what I mean, it might do something.
They need other kids' interactions too. You know what I mean? Like I think that, them not being in school and not having that interaction with other kids their age and, good or bad, whether they're getting, bullied or picked on or are they picking on somebody else, whatever happening, those just environments, they ain't getting those experiences.
Yeah, word. I mean, young boys been bullying online anyway. That's where the bullying been going down at for like the last 10 years. Is through Messenger and through different, I don't know, IG, stuff like that. But it's on class it slowed down a lot. And now you got the nerd kids kind of shining a little bit more because now they're the ones that really participating the most, the ones actually producing in the class. And the cool kids, they don't sign on. They like, yo, this is the look in the class. This what they do. They don't. They'll go like this, or they'll have that camera up to the ceiling like this, so you can't see them. You just be seeing this right here, or you'll see a bonnet or a do-rag or something like that. Usually bonnets. I see 100 bonnets in the morning. Even dudes wearing bonnets now. That's coming your way in 2021. Dudes wearing bonnets. Yeah. Yeah, man. It is. I can't knock these young boys, man. I see what the game is. If I was a kid, I would not sign on to this shit. I'll be like, oh, my Wi-Fi acting up, Miss James. I can't do it. It's black now. What happened? It's black and it's not working. The story of my life.
That was real good. That was good. That was good. So man, yeah. Listen, man. On that note, because I don't think that was it. That was it. That was funny. That was
all right. Cool.
We at the pinnacle of the interview now. That was it.
That's it. We bust a nut right now. Everything else is soft down here. After that, that's all for me. I watched a porno the other day, man. This chick just kept sucking his dick after the bull came. I was like, stop it! Why? Leave him alone. Get off him. Get off him.
Oh man! All right. On that note, where can everybody find you on online, man?
Hey, you can find me at Lamarr Todd on everything, on Twitter, Instagram, and now TikTok at Lamarr Todd.
All right,
that's LAMARR, 2 R's and 2 D's. Please follow me though. I don't got a lot of followers, man. I don't do crazy shit. I don't show my nipples and stuff like that. So I ain't go viral yet. So yeah, I just need genuine followers. That's
The
all.
fact that you said that, I know what you was talking about, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it goes down, man. It goes down now,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I wasn't talking about nobody specific. Somebody really,
I've seen it. That's why I thought that's never mind.
Oh.
It doesn't even matter.
I mean, I've seen it plenty of times. I mean, I can't even put my finger on one nipple. There's plenty of nipples out there that's been thrown out here. I was just saying, if I show mine, I should definitely get my followers. That better be the viral point. If I show these nips and don't go viral now, I gotta explain my mama and my daughter like what's going on in my life, like mentally.
But you could delete that. You know what?
Well, they can't delete it from their mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't take that back. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I gotta live with.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Lamarr Todd, y'all.
Thank you.
All right, so our musical guest tonight is Southside Smoove. Make some noise for him. So, for my viewers and my listeners, can you give them a brief background about yourself?
I'm Southside Smoove, aka Smoovie. I'm from Palm Bay, Florida. That's in the central area. It's I want to say like an hour and a half from South Florida, so you know how that is. Yeah. But yeah, man, I've been rapping since I was about 12 years old. Been recording since I was 12, but actually like doing what I want to do and like nobody telling me what to do, all that shit. I've been doing this since I was like 19, and I'm about to turn 25 next month.
Okay. Yeah,
man. Like I really do this shit. Like I'm in the new wave, but I'm not a new wave nigga.
I got you. So when you say you not new wave, you talking about like mumbling? What you mean? Or are you talking about like lyricism?
Yeah, you know that's what they call it. Like because it's like that. It's like I'll cape for all the classic shit, all the real hip hop shit that's supposed to be caped for, but at the same time, I'm 25, like, and I'm from the South. I get that shit too. So it's like when people say mumble rap, it's like I know what they mean, but I be looking at niggas. I'm like, you know, my dogs ain't mumbling, right? Like they not lyricists, but that is just how we talk. And it's like I get it, but I know what y'all mean. Y'all, it's like not lyrical driven.
Well, so I'm gonna take that because I like all rap. You know what I mean? Yes, so sir. I'm gonna put that into more perspective. Right. I lived down south, so I know how people talk and everything. But then you got up here, like, I mean, yeah, you can hear them clear on the East Coast. West Coast has their own vibe. Everybody has, but I think what it really is the copying. Because there's people that they are really imitating the mumbling. They don't talk like that. That's not their swag. That's not their, you know what I mean? That's not even how they speak on a regular. So they're exactly the record. And that's what I was trying to like, that's what yeah.
No, I feel you. Cause that's my whole thing. It's like, I'm not playing both sides. I'm from both sides. So it's like, I'm with that shit. I don't listen to it every day, but you know what I'm saying? I fuck with them niggas, but you know, like I said, that's what I mean. Like I'm of the new wave, but it's like, I've been wanting to do this shit since I was 3 years old. And it's like, I was 3 years old in 1999. It was a whole different game back then.
But even in 99, like 3 years old, I mean, you wouldn't get all of it. But, you know, the 90s is where it kind of popped, you know, the most. So you was really on the cusp of where things kept, I mean, it's still evolving. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So who do you think, like, you know, kind of inspires you, you know, as far as your style?
It is a lot. Currency, Outkast, Lil Wayne, Rob Banks, Method Man, Snoop, Sugar Free, UGK. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. The Bone Thugs. It's a lot.
No, they're all good. They're all good artists too. It was funny, like most of them are not East Coast artists. That's what's crazy. So and
that's the weird shit. Because when I did it was like all East Coast artists that influenced me. That's why I'm able to do the lyrical shit the way I do it, because that's what my ear is for. Like I want to be wild, and it's like, but growing up in the South, it was like I said, I was born in '96. So when it was my turn to really like, oh, okay, this is rap music. This was going on. It's Lil Jon, Yin Yang Twins, T.I., Ludacris, all that. And it's like, I live here, so I understood when I hear this is what it sounds like. And then the first time I went to New York, I think they were playing like, I don't want to say J. I want to say it was like 50 or something at the time. And being there, I was like, this sounds like what I'm looking at. So I started, understand the shit that I'm hearing is the South, and this is my shit. So it's like the older I got, that just kind of happened naturally. Like I fucked with all those niggas, but it was like they really became my influences when I started getting my own shit. Like,
yeah. That's dope. So how so at this point, what have you dropped so far? Like as far as like mixtapes or albums?
Pardon whoever the fuck is playing some OD loud music, but
yeah.
When I started, like I made tapes back in like 2009 and shit like that, but that was whatever. When I started actually doing it was like 2015.
Oh.
So in all that period of time, it took me a long time to like get my music recorded. So once I bought my own microphone and stuff, I made like 5 tapes, put them out on SoundCloud in like a year and a half or whatever. But then from that, I was like, I want to start putting shit out on streaming sites and stuff. So on SoundCloud, I got like 5, 6 projects, but on streaming, I got 2 EPs right now. But I'm getting ready to drop like 3 albums. Like I got 2 or 3 done. I'm working on 2 more. Like I got a lot of shit coming. Like I'm a workhorse.
And the thing is, it's great because the way technology has kind of like bridged the gap for you to do that. You gotta go. I think a lot of people be like I gotta be in the studio, and then you paying all this money and doing. Nah, you can do it all yourself. Buy the equipment; it's cheaper. Do it yourself. Learn how to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be better off in the long run, and that's in everything. Even like what I do. You know what I mean? So. I think that people be, I've talked to a lot of like that do podcasts, and they'll try to get you to run out of the studio. We got this nice studio. What? I got to get my own stuff up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and that's where, and you own all your stuff then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You own all your music. You're not, That's
when I buy them beats, which I do, so it's
but that's the other thing too. You teach yourself how to make beats. You could do that easy. I mean, it's the next level to your artistry. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that'll probably happen if you're doing all that. I want to see why you wouldn't have
exactly. Like my brother, he makes music as well. Your brother Dave, I'll link you with him too. You fuck with him. Like my bro he does everything. Like he's one of those dudes. He does everything. Plays instruments, engineers his shit, beats, all that. And it's like the difference between me and him. Like bro he could just be like, well, I'm interested in this and teach himself how to do it. I kind of need somebody to like, when I have a question, like, bro, so what is this? So like, I would need somebody, but I definitely want to learn how to make beats and shit because I have shit in my head all the time.
Yeah. No, sometimes some people, you could just tell them what to do and they just do it, and other people you just battle them, and then I dig it.
Yeah.
So, when do you plan on dropping these albums?
Man, so right now, I got like 3-4 videos out. And I got one about to be done in the next couple days. And I'm going to drop probably like 2 more. And then all that stuff is on the same project. It's going to be called Smoove Mania.
Okay.
So that should be out within like the first 3 months of 2021. Then I have another project. It's a series of projects. It's my little brand that I'm going with right now called Give Me Fly or Give Me Death. Right? So that's like my brand, label, whatever. But I think I'm gonna drop some projects with that name so they can get accustomed to it. But yeah, I got like 2 done already, and then I'm gonna do a 3rd one. So all that is gonna be months apart. So I'm gonna try to flood the market next year.
Okay.
One of them actually got, as we were talking about battle rap, I got a decent amount of battle rap features on there too, and it's not just because they battle rap. Like I love them niggas' music beforehand.
Yeah.
I got A-Rock, Geechee Gotti, Chef Trez, Rum Nitty, and Miss Hustle.
Nice. You got a lot of features on there. So that's
all produced by my man Mitch Schaefer. That's my dog, man. Like we got a lot of stuff coming out together too. The video I got out blanking for 5 Star Frog Splash. It's produced by him. We got a lot of shit coming. My dude's an anomaly with that.
So I had another artist that I had on, their group, but they did mostly singles, right? So I was, and in the way the climate is, do you feel like it's easier or better to just do singles and focus on having like banging out hits than do albums? Or
honestly,
yeah,
that's my dilemma, because singles, it is a little bit easier because the consumer, they don't have to focus on so much, and they could get accustomed with you with one song, like especially if it catches their ear when they hear it. They're like, well, I could just run this back a few more times and it'll be fresh in their head. They ain't got to be like, well, what was the name of this song and that song and that song? So especially if you drop a video with it, yeah, like dropping a single, it helps. That's why I've been doing that. Like me, like I said, I come from the older era. I am a project tailored person, so I like giving them a full body of work. But it's like, give them more singles to build up to it so they'll actually care when the body of work comes out.
Okay.
So I understand the single run a lot more, and I do see how it benefits, especially if you're not a project-driven artist. Just fucking put a bunch of singles out when they're ready for a project. Just throw a bunch together. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Just because it's rap, we can't act like that's not how albums were before. Like, they weren't all super duper structured and shit. So it's like, I'll be looking at people like, why we get so mad at us for doing that? But it's like, we talk about Thriller as the greatest album of all time. That shit don't sound sonically all together. Like, that's how albums, Purple Rain and shit like that. It's not like that. So for these dudes who like dropping singles, I feel them. I get what they're doing. Think of Florida artists. Nobody sounds the same.
Nah.
No one. Rick Ross, T-Pain, Rob Banks, Trick Daddy, Plies, Trina. Like, no one sounds the same. Lil Pump, X, like, and it's like, it's weird because now, growing up all these years, and I look at the underground scene just in my city, no one ever sounded the same.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts me if someone from Florida sounds like another nigga from Florida, because I'm like, we don't do that. Like, not just on hip-hop terms, we just don't do that. We're weird as fuck. Even to the hoodest niggas, we're just weird as shit. We don't care. Like you said, we're Australian. We do not care. So it's like, originality just seems to be a thing that we musically just normally do.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you can even rock out to a Flow Rider, John. I mean, let's
Real
keep it 1,000. You can. I mean, so you're right.
Pitbull,
Different vibe.
all that.
Yeah. Well, before I let you go, man, it's been great talking to you, and I appreciate you coming on. Where can everybody find you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter at Lil Big Smoovie, SMOOVIE. You can find me on Instagram at Smoovie Vuitton. Same spelling for smoothie and then baton like the luggage. And then on any outlet after that, just trying to find me, even with those, Southside Smoove, South $IDE SMOOVE. And yeah, man, especially for 2021, I got a lot of shit coming. I've been in the vault just trying to make sure that life is still real with all this corona shit. And I got back in the booth and just got a lot of shit coming for y'all, man. I'm proud.
That's what's up. So, and the other thing I meant to ask you is, since you was giving out your social media handles, it kind of like hit me again. How'd you get your name? How'd you come up with the name?
Me and my oldest brother, DJ, who also makes music under the name Gen Prophecy. Check his shit out. Back in the day when we was rapping, being Southern niggas, we were just coming up with little nicknames playing around in the studio one day, and he had one for himself. It was Diesel D, and it was just so funny. It was a radio host and shit. So we did this Southern song to I think Money on the Flow by Big Crit, and he had called me Southside Smoove. I think he called me, or he said something Southside, and then I was just like Smoove and shit. So it was just like, all right, that's gonna be my alter ego for the old name that I had. And then when I was like, I don't like this name, and it's like, it doesn't fit me. And then I was like, Southside Smoove makes sense. Like, it fits, it feels right when I call myself it. And then when you think about it, one, I am from the South Side. I'm from the Southeast side of my city, but I'm a Florida artist. So I'm a Southern artist. And then just by chance, I don't ask for it. I don't like to brag. I feel like, when you brag, God takes shit away. When I make stuff, everybody always be like, man, that was smooth. And I be looking at them, I'm like, are y'all just saying that because it's my name? Or is that literally just the thing? So it's like, it just fits.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it does. I like it. You know what I mean? I always ask everybody how to get their name, because sometimes, like I was telling you, we were talking about Zem outside of but he got it. It's funny, like, he got his name because I think we came up with something like ZM Bless or something like that, going off his initials. And this girl one day was looking at the album, and she was looking at it hard, and she was like, Zem Bless. Like, she was trying to sound it out. Like, it was, we saw start busting out laughing, and that was Zem after that. He just stayed Zem. Because the fact this girl just tried to calm that, we were like, well, that's it,
Yeah. Like, it's tight too, especially like once I got my feet planted, I was like, this feels like me. Anytime I wrote, like, my homies call me that shit now. That's me. What's up, Smoothie? I'm like, you've known me since high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's tight because that's who we all grow into, I guess, our personas or whatever, especially in the entertainment industry, you
Real shit.
try to keep things separate, but you end up becoming that person, like sometimes, that you are.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily a bad thing. It depends on how your trajectory with it, what you do with it, basically. So.
And it's comfortable, it's family friendly. The only problem is niggas got to get used to how to spell it, but you see it enough times, you get used to it. Shit, niggas knew Mace had a $ in his shit.
Right? Exactly. Listen, you definitely on to something, man. We definitely gonna have you on again when you drop your project, and I appreciate you. Everybody make some noise for Southside Smoove.
Appreciate it. And before I get out of here, everybody check out the new video, Facts. It's on YouTube, Southside Smoove. Told you I had to spell the name. And go show my nigga Joey Bedford Harrison love. That's the man who shot the last 2 videos I put out that y'all have seen or will see. And we got more stuff coming. Check out Joey. Check out Real Spills Music, RILLSPILL. Check out Rara Avis, Yo Brother Dave. We got a lot of shit coming, man. It's the squad, Overflow. We out here. Dep, give me flag, give me Dep. Love y'all. Appreciate you, man. I really do.
I want to thank everybody for watching the show tonight. I want to thank my guest, Lamarr Todd and Southside Smoove. And I can't wait till next week's episode. And you already know, till next week, live your life.